Section 1.7 is about algebra equations. Well, first we need to know what an equation is. An equation is a sentence that contains two expressions separated by an equal sign. So we've been working on expressions, and so far it's just been, one side. We've been writing expressions. Then instead, now an equation, we're going to have two. All right, we're going to have one on each side of the equal sign. So over here is an expression, has a number. And over here is also an expression, has a number, and it's separated with an action with a variable, right? So a solution to an equation is a numerical value for the variable that makes a sentence true. So the solution is whatever is going to make that sentence true. If we look down below here in our first example here, it says 18 equals 14 plus t. A solution B is, well, what number can we put into t to make this solution correct, to make the left side equal the right side? So that's what we're aiming for. Okay, so we're asking ourselves, what plus 14 equals 18? Well, we can think of that right off our head and say, well, 4. So we would say t equals 4. That is a solution. Because if we plug 4 in here, 14 plus 4 is 18. And that makes it true. 18 equals 18. The next one, we ask ourselves, what minus 5 equals 20? Well, we know that 25 minus 5 equals 20. The other way you can think about it is, well, what could I add to 20 to make it, or if I added 5 to 20, I'd get what I started with, right? So if I could add 5 to 20, I would get P equal to be 25 as a solution. The next one says 8 equals y divided by 3. We're asking ourselves what divided by 3 equals 8. Well, we could probably think, well, 8 times 3 is 24. So, if we would go 24 divided by 3, wouldn't that be 8? They're opposite, right? So we would say y equals 24 because 24 divided by 3 is 8. Next one, we ask, remember when they're right beside each other, we're saying what times h equals 56. So what times 7 equals 56? 7 times h. What times 7 equals 56? Well, we know that 8 times 7 is 56. If we think about it, if we would have went 56 divided by 7, we would have gotten 8. Notice how I've been doing the opposite of the signs here. We could have subtracted 18 minus 14 and gotten 4. That was our solution there. Here we could have added 20 and 5 and gotten 25. Here we could have multiplied 8 and 3 and got 24. Here we divided, that's opposite of multiplication, and we got the solution as well. So in that last one, sorry, we would say h equals 8. So moving on, says example 2 says each day Sierra cycles 3 miles on a bicycle trail. How many days will it take her to cycle 36 miles? So we know that each day she cycles 3 miles per day per multiplication, right? How many days? We don't know. They're giving us here the variable. How many days will it take her to go 36 miles? So we've just written ourselves the equation. Now we can solve it. We ask ourselves, what times 3 equals 36? Or if you'd caught on earlier, I said, well, we can do the opposite sign. We can go 36 divided by 3, which is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. Okay. Example 3 says each winter humpback whales migrate 1,500 miles to the Indian Ocean. However, one whale migrated 5,000 miles in one season. How many more miles farther than normal did this whale travel? Well, we could think about, okay, it says humpback whales migrate 1,500 miles. All right. One whale migrated 5,000 miles in one season. How many miles farther than normal did this whale travel? Well, we don't know how many farther, so we're going to have to subtract, right? So, sorry, this whale went 5,000 miles, okay? And a normal whale goes 1,500. If we would subtract, we would figure out how many more miles he went that year, right? So we need to borrow 9. Actually, sorry, we didn't need to borrow there. Didn't need to borrow there either. Whew, wow. Subtract 5. So 3,500. He went 3,500 miles more than what the average humpback whale does. Okay. I hope this algebra stuff helped and made sense. There's your assignment. We'll see you in class.